Welcome to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm your host, Jen Trepic, talking wellness and weight loss for real life. We're here to clear up the myths, misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach you how to eat and how to cheat. Are you ready? I'm having salad with a side of fries. This week we're talking eat more, move more.
My kind of thing. I love that. Okay.
And maybe I'm like starting with the punchline here, but we've heard calories in, calories out for as long as we can remember. Like
Mhm.
we have Fitbits and Apple Watches and all these things to tell us how many calories we've burned. And then restaurant menus and websites tell us how many calories are in a lot of the items that we can choose. And we'll often justify, like we splurge on the mac and cheese, like vowing to work out extra hard tomorrow or maybe later in the day, you know? But with this calories in, calories out philosophy, the idea is like, okay, if we eat 300 calories of chocolate covered banana pieces, and then the next day or later the same day, we hop on a treadmill and it says that we burned 300 calories, like mentally, we think we're good, right?
Yeah,
Like we
that
think we're even.
we work that off.
Yeah. And the reality is, it just doesn't work that way. Like, that's not how the body works. And sure, we can cut calories for a time and the number on the scale will go down, but at some point that stops,
Mhm.
right? It might work for a short period of time, but it doesn't work long term. And it doesn't work when our objective is overall health. So, the underlying assumption of that philosophy is that all calories are equal. And it doesn't take a nutrition degree to know that this is not the case, right? Like, think about it. This concept would in theory say that okay, your 300 calories of chocolate covered bananas is exactly the same to your body as the 300 calories of broccoli, but it's
That's a
not.
lot of broccoli.
It's a lot of broccoli, but right, it's not. The broccoli has nutrition. The broccoli has vitamins and minerals and a little bit of protein and nutrients that our body knows what to do with. So our body responds differently based on the quality of the calories.
Mhm.
So the way the body works, like refined sugar is more likely to push our bodies into fat storage mode than spinach or an apple or chicken or olive oil, right? So whether our goal is losing weight, hopefully by removing fat, lowering our bad cholesterol, decreasing our blood pressure or the pressure on our joints, or improving our overall well being and our energy, we want to focus on the nutrition over the quantity of the calories, right? It's the quality of the calories that counts. So odds
Mhm.
are, in an effort to move the needle, according to the calories in, calories out philosophy, you're not eating enough.
Mhm.
And when you do this, we're not eating enough. And when we do eat, we're often eating foods that provide calories devoid of nutrients. So that's what I mean when I say I want you to eat more. Eat more of the foods that give your body nutrition. Remember our mantra, right? Protein and fiber at every meal makes removing fat no big deal.
Yay.
Protein, right? Protein is clean, lean protein. Fiber is vegetables and sometimes fruit. And a meal is really every time we eat. The only difference between a meal and a snack is how much we're having at a time. So each day, we are aiming for 7 to 12 servings of vegetables, 4 to 6 servings of protein, 1 to 2 servings of fruit, and 2 to 3 servings of quality fat. That is a lot of food. So I want you to eat more. So that's the calories in piece of this equation. Let's talk about the calories out, right? So calories out refers to burning fuel, right? Our body's normal functions actually to stay alive burn fuel. But in the case of this phrase, right, we're typically thinking of and referring to exercise. When our body burns fuel, the challenge here is that we can't really say, "Hey body, burn the peanut M&Ms, burn the mac and cheese." Right? Wouldn't that be nice? Right? What we can do is develop our bodies into fuel burning machines. And the way we do that is with muscle, because our exercise mantra is muscle dictates metabolism. Right? Muscle is metabolically active. So the more muscle we have on our bodies, the more calories we burn, whether we're sitting at our desk, working out, sleeping, whatever it is. So when we increase our exercise, we want to focus on building muscle. And you've heard me say it before. I think one of the biggest misconceptions around exercise for weight loss is cardio. So, yes, cardio is important. Cardio uses our heart as a muscle. That is a very important muscle, right? But if we don't want to spend hours on an elliptical, because you don't have to, right? And we don't want to run ourselves into knee and hip replacements, we can actually get our heart pumping as a muscle by lifting weights, right? So, above all, move your mass, start from where you are.
Mhm.
So, and the thing with activity is like, just a quick reminder, right? It's not natural for us to sit at a desk all day, right? Sitting is the new smoking. But it's also not natural for us to sit at a desk or the couch except for 1 hour a day when we go bananas. So
Sounds like my 2020. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know, but all of us, right? Like it's the reality of our lives. So the focus on moving more is moving more throughout the day. So regular movement. Like we talked through a grocery list today and going to the grocery store. So maybe carry your groceries from the car or the door to your kitchen one at a time, right? It's just extra movement. It's going back and forth a whole bunch of times.
Mhm.
So the bottom line of all of this, it's not calories in, calories out. We can't undo our food choices with our workouts, unfortunately. We cannot say to our bodies that we want it to use all the calories the same way, or when we go work out, that we want it to burn the mac and cheese. Unfortunately, a calorie is not a calorie. So as we move forward, replace the old idea with a new one. So it's not calories in, calories out. It is quality in, quality out. Get up and move more. Stephanie, that's
Yeah.
our move more, eat more. How'd we do?
Yeah. I think it's great. I mean, I remember it wasn't too long ago when they were like, avocado's bad. A bag of skinny popcorn, good. You know what I mean?
Right?
And it's like so crazy, but that's what people thought.
Yeah.
And I
And
feel a
that's the
lot better
mission
after
we're
that
on.
avocado. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Funny, I had a client today who had a half an avocado and had a life-changing moment following that. So, eat your avocados. Well,
They're so
Stephanie,
good.
so good. Thank you again for being here and joining us. I love having you on Salad with a Side of Fries.
Thanks, Jen, and let's go grocery shopping now. I'm inspired.
Yes, we're going to do it with our masks. As always, everybody, I'm your host, Jen Trepick. Connect with me on Instagram at Jen Trepick, JenNTrepeck. And I should really just, that's the handle everywhere. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the places, you'll find me at Jen Trepick. And consider this your personal invitation. Send me a message. I can't wait to hear your takeaways, your ideas, your questions. And it's also the easiest way to learn more about working with me directly. I have a new group starting in April. So if you're ready to kick it up, let me know. And I'm also personally inviting you to level up your game by becoming a podcast member. So go to glow.fm/salad with a side of fries. Becoming a member shows your support for this podcast and this community, and most importantly, your health. This week, you will get the grocery list from everything we talked about today. Your recipe is for a Brussels sprout salad that has walnuts and dried cranberries. You're seriously going to love it. And it's your last chance to book your one-on-one session with me until June. So for real, I can't wait to talk to you. Like, I don't even care what we talk about. You decide, but let's do it. So jump in on this membership. And remember, everybody, Healthful choices are infinitely easier when we're working from a healthful kitchen. So enjoy your grocery runs this week, spring clean your pantry, and we'll see you back here for another new episode on Wednesday. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. Congratulations for making yourself and your health a priority. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to click subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform, share us with a friend, and we'll be back next week. Always remember, you deserve it and you are worth it. Happy healthy.